Veteran feel-good stories come around, but what if one was unique? Unique to this state as a whole. It's an organization that might fly under the radar, but it's changing and saving lives using nature right in our backyard.
Is that about loaded?
Yeah.
So all said and done, I've got 8 combat deployments. I got 4 years in Afghanistan. I got a year in Iraq.
Sean Daniel is a retired Army colonel, infantry officer, and all-American hero.
I tell everybody it was an honor to walk as a man among giants because I served with some of the finest that our military has ever seen.
Serving alongside soldiers like Dennis Smith, a career Ranger and Purple Heart recipient with over 5 years of service deployed in combat.
James Pippin and I was sergeants major. Sean and Russ was colonels. So we got kind of a little mix of the enlisted and a mix of the officer side, you know.
Men on common ground brought together by calling ducks on post.
I kept telling them as we were hunting ducks around Fort Benning that we need to go to Arkansas and I can show you how this is done right. And so we did it, and we came down here, and in 4 days we killed 17 ducks, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible, and I'm telling these guys, man, we can do a lot better than that.
Arkansas pride and phenomenal duck hunting, bringing these soldiers back season after season.
At our 10th year, we were sitting out here, and we were like, you know, we really need to start bringing some guys out to experience what we're doing.
Time in the duck blind turned into more than hitting a limit.
You start watching people a little closer, and you're like, hey, I don't know if this guy's doing so hot, or, you know, this guy looks like he's just about physically broken. How much longer can he keep doing this? So it was a chance to kind of check on each other.
Accountability and love for the sport hatched the nonprofit Darby's Warrior Support.
We're going to name the organization after the founder of the modern day Ranger, William O. Darby, who's a Fort Smith native. So we started initially hosting like 32, 36 a year, and it grew and it grew and it grew. And we added other events, we added other venues, we added a number of different things.
A number of things that quickly add up. Freedom doesn't come free, and neither does hunting.
You look in the shop where all the equipment is for our guests. I mean, you got waders, you got jackets, you got hats, you got gloves, you got guns. I mean, anybody that can help us with any of those resources reduces our fundraising requirements.
Soldiers unloading more than a gun. A trip like this gives veterans time and space to reflect.
The friends that I've lost, the friends that I have who are severely wounded, amputees, and then you're like, oh, and by the way, I've done that to other people.
Unpacking baggage that many try to tuck away for good.
I am definitely one of the guys that can package stuff up and not think about what I've done. But I got to break it out every now and then, like you said, and then just put it back in the box and like I'm good again.
Arkansas duck hunting as good as it gets, serving those who serve our country.
You know, with the ducks is working, you got to be quiet, work the ducks. But when the ducks is not working, you can drink coffee and shoot the breeze and have fun, and just everybody's in the blind together, you know. And I think duck hunting is the only way to experience that and what we can bring to the table for the guys.